if there is a government shutdown, it's because Republicans refuse to hold a debate over DHS, Department of Homeland Security, and want these terrorizing tactics to continue.
Oregon Senator Jeff Merkley pinning a potential partial government shutdown on Senate Republicans if they don't separate the DHS funding bill from 5 others awaiting a vote. Democrats wanting changes at DHS in light of the recent deadly shooting of Alex Preddy in Minneapolis at the hands of 2 federal agents.
They have to stop operating with absolute thuggery, which includes they often have no agency identifier. They need to have one. They have no individual identifier. They need to have one. They need to pull those face masks off. After all, when people are anonymous, they think they can misbehave and mistreat people. So that has to end.
According to reporting from the Hill, Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer giving an ultimatum today, saying Democrats will not vote for DHS funding unless 3 demands are met. And here they are. First, end roving patrols by ICE and tighten rules around warrants targeting migrants. Second is establish a universal code of conduct around the use of force by federal agents. And last, ban federal officers from wearing masks and require the use of body cams and proper identification. The Senate Republican leader John Thune says the current bill includes some of what Democrats want, including less money for ICE. He added that forcing a partial shutdown over the bill would affect more than just DHS.
It also has important reforms that Democrats have requested, including body cameras, about $20 million in there for that, a couple $1 million in there for de-escalation training, things the Democrats have said that they wanted. And of course the DHS bill not only funds ICE and Border Patrol, but it also funds FEMA and TSA and the Coast Guard and CISA, which deals with cybersecurity for the country.
Okay, at this point, it appears Thune is not willing to separate the DHS funding bill ahead of an expected vote tomorrow, as Democrats demand. Republicans alone do not have the votes to pass the package of spending bills, though he did say he thinks the Trump administration is willing to sit down and negotiate. Now, the deadline to avoid a shutdown is Friday, just before midnight. Oregon Senator Ron Wyden had this to say on the Senate floor this morning.
I've made it clear I cannot and will not support more federal funding for Trump's ICE unless there is an end to these killings and abuses and accountability for everybody involved. In its current form, ICE is no longer an immigration enforcement agency. It is Trump and the administration's personal Gestapo. There can be no more funding for ICE while it kills people on the streets, incites violence, and defies the law.